Look here. Y'all really don't even understand. This one right here, this one close to my heart right here, cause this my main man since kindergarten. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Even when they flunked me and put me in my right grade.
They flunked me too.
And then they flunked me again and put me in my right grade again. You know, Miss Griffin flunked me.
Yeah,
and Mr. Webb flunked me. And Mr. Webb flunked me too. But we went to Hudson Elementary, Cottageville. Shout out to Cottageville. If you're from Cottageville, if you've been through Cottageville, shout out to you. They call him Frank Mansion. I know it's Frank Tate though.
Yes, sir.
He's a man. That what the old folks said. He's a man. He's a builder. He can build you a house from the ground up with his hands. He has the only horse and carriage ride in the city. He has his own land where you can rent, and he can do different things for you. You ain't got to run out to Hoover or Mountain Brook or nowhere else. You can go right down there to where he is, and I'll let him tell you where he is. And he has different things on his own land that he owns, which is now free. You ain't think I knew that, did you? They don't owe taxes no more. You didn't think I knew that, did you?
Man, listen, I was trying to get the knowledge about that.
What? I thought that's what you did. Yeah. We'll talk about that. Yeah. And he also is the city's #1 boxer. So, with no further ado, we got Frank Tate in the building.
What's going on?
So, Frank, we're going to get into it. I'm going to take a sip of this good old water. I drink water.
That's good.
Yeah. Frank, we all know you from Cottageville.
Yes, sir.
All right. For a long time, I didn't see you. And when I look back up, Frank was the man.
Hey.
Tell us a little bit about your history. What high school did you go to?
Carver High School, baby.
Carver High School.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Carver in the building. Said from a lamb to a ram. Huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This dude here, man, he always, I don't care how long it's been, I'm going to give him his flowers. I don't care how long it's been, he always treated me just like a brother.
Yes, sir.
He always treated me as a good friend. And I want to thank him today on this live. I want to thank him just for being a good, solid brother to me. You know, yes, I have seen him knock some heads off in the ring, but to me, man, he's like a gentle giant, man. When it comes to me, man, he always came to me on the right type of time, and I have always done the same for him. So, you know, Carver High School. Did you go to any college or anything?
Man, I went to Jeff State and I went to Miles for a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I went to a landscape certificate stuff in Jeff State from Mr. Gardner. I went to Miles, but
so you can do that curb appeal.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, because I forgot to mention your lawn care service.
I was doing the landscaping at Miles for 18 years.
Oh, you had the contract for Miles?
Everything you see out there.
My cousin's the president out there.
I did. Everything from the boulders.
Yeah.
All the flowers you see out there. I did. The ponds, all that stuff, the fountains. I did.
So first of all, shout out to Bobby Knight, president of Miles College, doing an awesome job. Hopefully we'll get on the podcast one day. But shout out to Miles College as well for a lot of people coming through Miles, all walks of life, black, white, Asian, Korean, Hispanic, whatever, go through Miles. But shout out to the look of Miles from this man. Yeah, he the one who got y'all right. So you did the landscaping out there.
Man, since Dr. Shalom who hired me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Shalom hired me. They let me go over some old hater stuff.
Yeah.
For about a few months.
Yeah.
Call me back.
Because they had to have you.
Yeah.
A.G. Gasson said, find a lead and fill it.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's what you did. Yeah.
Man, if you love your job, man, you're going to do it right every time. Not sometimes.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Man, that's what's up, man. So you went to Jeff State too?
Yeah, man. I went to did the landscaping in Jeff State.
Yeah.
My landscape certificate in Jeff State.
So what is that? Agriculture?
Yeah, agriculture.
Oh, okay. Because our only reason I know that because my son, he wanted to go into that one time.
It's a peace of mind. It's a necessity. It's a necessity. Just like a haircut. That's all a haircut is. Landscape.
So basically having a trade, is good these days.
Man, I think that's what all of us need.
Yeah.
Especially.
I mean, even if you got a job, still have your trade on the side, maybe. Because, I mean, you never know what you're going to have to fall back on.
I think a job is good, but a job, they allow you to make what they want you to make. You know, I can make whatever I want to make in a week, you know. And run circles around, they pay.
Yeah.
You know, that's just how it go, though. So
let's get into the building part of it. So how long have you been building?
Oh.
Because, man, I remember you used to put them houses. I'm like, man, Frank, you doing it?
I've been building probably about 2 decades.
Yeah?
Man,
hey, man, you listen, I done seen some of your work, man. You good with your hands, too, man. I'm like, man, the way you be building on them houses, I'm like, man, Frank, the truth.
Put them together.
Man, if I had that money like that, man, I said, man, go ahead.
Man, it's the right
Don't
time.
do what you gonna do.
This is the right time to be putting anything together.
Man.
Yeah, anything together right about now.
So then, you done built, do you have any rental property? How many rental properties you got?
I got like probably about 20 of them.
20?
And total I got probably close to 40.
Man, go on, Frank. Go on, man. Go on.
That don't sound,
man.
It don't sound rational, do it?
I mean, I know it's rational. I'm saying, man, golly.
I mean, that's why, you know, with a lot of us, man, we don't, I don't normally say stuff like that, you know,
Hey.
because they assume certain things.
Hey, Frank, which camera we at?
I don't know, man.
I'm going to try to see if we can get Frank.
We're
going to see if we can try to get Frank to adopt me tonight. You know, golly, man. All right, so you got about 40 rental properties. How did you get started? I just, you know, because most people want to get into rental properties and into real estate. But how did you get into it though? Like, what made you?
I mean,
coming from where we come from, I know the drive. I know like you had I don't never want to live like this no more.
I was working for a company on 10th Avenue, and they laid me off twice, man. I got kind of behind on. We got foreclosed on twice. So they about to throw us out a couple of times, and I was like, never again. I've been on everything.
You was living on 10th Avenue? Or you was...
No, I was working on 10th Avenue.
Oh, working on 10th Avenue.
I was working on 10th Avenue at a place called Swadala. One of the big plants or whatever. They laid me off. Oh, they laid you off from the plant? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, they just put me in a bad place in life, man. So that's why I came up with my own business. I'm like, I'm finna do something else. I'm not finna work for a company because they don't care about you.
Yeah.
A lot of them, not all,
but
a lot of them don't care about you. So I care about myself. You know, put myself in a better place, me and my family in a better place to where we not renting, we own.
Man, that's good stuff, man. And then so you own your own property, and you rent that out.
Yeah.
Now, how that come about?
My own property. When I was young, man, I always said I wanted to own something bigger than where I grew up in.
Yeah.
And it just happened like this.
Man, because looking at, let me see, where y'all stayed, the part y'all stayed in was over there by the stove with all that land gone. And man, just imagine when we was little, man, that was huge to us. Now you look at it,
A field was here, so.
Yeah, you look at it now, you like, man, all that property over there, like, I wonder what they're gonna do with that though. But ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? It's this funny to me. I was talking about this earlier. Ain't it funny that they ain't even over there testing the soil no more?
Exactly. I'm testing them no more.
I knew it. They took all the soil of Woodlawn.
But nice looking parks and nice looking bridges.
Man, I told another day on. I said, man, putting that bridge in Cottesville was the worst thing ever happened. All you did was separate the house from the project, and you're still getting caught up in Cottesville by the trains.
I think because you can see directly downtown with that bridge. So that's one of the main purposes.
So you know, Amazon trying to buy all that land over there. Yeah.
Amazon.
So
they're trying to buy or have bought.
Well, they done bought close enough. They still trying to buy all. They asking because you can't just take property eminent domain no more. So now they just trying to poach everybody, trying to buy the little land here and buy the little land there, But they can't buy yours.
Hey, no, they ain't gonna, well, my taxes been paid up.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, you just did something.
Somebody else said something about that, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know too much because
we need to get you information on that, cause yeah. But so you got that land. I noticed that you rent. Well, they had a little teepees now, and they can have the ladies can have their little. Yeah, I saw that on
girls' night.
Yeah, they can have a girls' night.
Just a good time, man.
So if you want to have a girls' night, you can have your girls' night on his property, with the teepees, and have your dinner, your teepee tents. You can have your little dinners and stuff like that. So calling all Greeks, calling all people who want to just have a nice little getaway on some safe property. He got the property. If you want to have your back to school events, or you want to have your just a little birthday party for your children, he got the property. He got moonwalks. He got all your moonwalks. He got all your moonwalks. What else you got? You got horses. He got horses.
I got horses. I got donkeys.
You got donkeys?
Not donkeys, but ponies.
You got the little ponies too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
We got fishing out there. Got 4-wheelers. We got dirt bikes. Got those hamster balls. Those absorbing balls that adults can get in and spin. Yeah.
Well, let's go another route then.
Right.
Churches. If you want to have your retreat.
Exactly.
There it is right there.
Churches, schools.
Ain't no excuses. Schools, ain't no excuses. You ain't got to beg nobody, run up behind nobody. You can talk to the man yourself.
I do the pumpkin patch out there.
Oh, you do the pumpkin patch? See, I mean, what excuse we got? We got a man with his own land, and he can make it happen for you. So you got that. So then you got the horse and carriage ride downtown Birmingham. The only horse and carriage ride downtown Birmingham. Mm-hmm. So if you want to take your significant other, you can take your significant other out on the ride.
We set that up. We set the horse
carriage. Oh yeah. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you one of the proudest things, man. Me and Lovett Carter was at the all white, the dinner and blanc.
Oh yeah, dinner.
And man, you came through there, man. Man, I just felt like, man, I said, man, that's my boy, man. Man, you don't even know how I be looking, man. Like I be like, man, that's my partner.
Man, it was on y'all face, man. Look,
dude,
do you not know there's 1,500 people?
Yeah.
Came up through here with a whole
horse and carriage.
Right?
After the band, you was following the band. I was like, man, this is crazy, man. It was just seeing you, man. I felt proud, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So that was good, man. So what you got next? What else you got?
Man, I got a bunch of stuff going on. A lot of the stuff that I got going on, I really don't talk about. I don't like to talk about that. I just talk about the stuff that, people, I got to talk about, like my land, houses, stuff like that,
Well, let's go this way then. Mm. So people, I was down at Family Dollar, and I had a truckload of toys. And when I got to Family Dollar at 5 Points, I looked and I said, man, I sure wish I could get a Grinch some of these toys. But I said, dang, that's a big old Grinch. I go to a restaurant later on to Creole Connection. Shout out to Creole Connection. And Frank is sitting at the bar with some people I already know. And I looked at the outfit. I said, Frank, was you down there at Family Dollar? He said, yeah, that was me. I said, Frank, man, when I came out, I was like, man, I wish I can get a Grinch these toys so he can give out. Because he was already out there taking pictures. I went to my truck. I asked Frank first. I said, man, Frank, do you want to give out? He said, yes. He said, man, I'm finna go back down there right now. Frank loaded up that big old, his lawn care truck. Because I had a bunch of toys. He loaded his truck up. And Frank took out and went back to 5 Point, man. Because that made me feel proud, like that God set that up. Because I had no intentions on coming to Creole. But man, God set that thing up. I just happened, because the girl was at the bar, she happened to call me. And I happened to come down there, and you sitting at the bar with the Grinch suit on. And then it was perfect, man. It was perfect. And you like, yes, I'm gonna go right now, and got in your truck, and you headed back that way. I said, man, some children gonna be happy today.
Yeah, man, it's just the small stuff like that.
Yeah.
People don't do just to get a smile or reaction from these people, man. The small stuff.
Yeah.
We hear about too much negative stuff on an everyday basis, but the small stuff, just for a smile, that's good for me.
Man, listen, when you do the breast cancer, now one thing about Frank, right? He's so funny. He have themes. Then he get on Facebook and do crazy stuff. He might be Michael Jackson. You done been Prince. What's the one with no shirt on?
Who?
The one who say, how does it feel?
D'Angelo.
Man, he done been D'Angelo. Man, they don't tell him what you gonna do, man. But you ain't scared to do it. Like, before these content creators came out, you was the content creator for real.
Man, it's just peace of mind, man. You know, we don't have a lot of laughter, man. I mean, other than comedians and stuff, we don't have no. It's like a lot of people just scared to do. I don't care what nobody think about me.
Man, I just seen you with pink wigs on, with a tutu for breast cancer awareness week. I said, man, this man so funny.
Man, off the chain.
Man, off the chain, man. But yeah, man, I done seen you do a lot of good stuff. Man, I'm gonna tell you one of the best things for me, man, that day when I was having my back to school thing. And man, you and Steve Walker showed up. You know what I'm saying? Just to support, man. Man, you don't even know, man. I look at them pictures all the time, man, because I'm like, man, when you come from a community like Cottageville or wherever you come from, you need the support of your community. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely need support of your
community. And so, man, just the way, man, Cottageville has really supported me in my bar, and I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, that day when I was having that back to school thing, man, y'all showed up. I was like, man.
Man, you got to. I think that's a big part of.
Then Tim Baber ended up popping up. Yeah, man. I was like, man, that's crazy, man. Yeah, when y'all popped up, man, then we had all them folks out there, man, the boom houses. Man, it was crazy, man. I was like, man, I said, my brother supported me.
I remember that.
Yeah, man, yeah. But you always have encouraged me, though, man. You know what I'm saying, man? And that's why I rock with you, man.
Man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I've been, and it's crazy, I've been thinking about you for 2 weeks. You know, when I came to your mom's funeral, man, you know, and y'all did real well at the funeral, you know, holding up wise. But everybody had something good to say about your mom, you know what I'm saying? And man, you got up and said what you said, man. You so fast, man. This man still making jokes, man. Mama said, mind your business.
Mind your damn business.
That was funny, man. You had the whole church like, all y'all did for real with it. Yeah, man. That was good stuff, man. Yeah, so I mean, and then, you know, everybody still talking about, they were like, he was at Lala's mama's funeral. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Lala, you know, and you know, hopefully. Yeah, Lala, man, they just was like how you came and supported Lala in your mama funeral that day. A lot of people wouldn't be strong enough to even do that, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, a lot of people, yeah, for real, like seriously, man. They was like, they was, not that you need no pat on the back, they was just impressed, like, wow, man, like his mama funeral today too, and he came, but that's what we supposed to do. We supposed to support each other. Yeah, man. Do you know I had been to 2 funerals that day before I came to your funeral?
Yeah, I think you did. did say that. You said you just left somebody from.
And so it was just like, man, when Fat Dubo told me, he was like, man, you know that? I said, golly, I said, man, that is a day, ain't it? I said, I got to go. I was tired. I just got off work, but I said, man, I got to go. You know what I'm saying? Him and Bobby, man, you know. See, I don't know your sister and your brother, you know what I'm saying, but I know you and Bobby, you know what I'm saying. But I was like, I got to be there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But, you know.
Yeah, I ain't even know nobody said that about, because.
Yeah, man, it just a lot of the classmates and a lot of people that know you, they was like, wow, like, man, this man came and supported, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So man, you done accomplished a lot of good stuff, man. You know, hey, they said, can anything good come out of Cottesville?
Man, everything good comes out of Cottesville.
That's right.
Doctors and lawyers.
That's right. For real, a lot of.
But they don't talk about it.
They don't talk about it.
I understand.
Yeah,
you know, I understand.
Yeah, man.
You know, but I mean, you looking at Cottesville and seeing the potential. Oh, of course it's bad stuff over there. It's bad stuff everywhere.
It's bad stuff everywhere, yeah.
But the potential, them dogs, them dogs, man.
Yeah.
Basketball guys,
it's a lot. Like back in there's a lot of, you got Mumford, Will Cottrey, and so on and so on.
Child Brown.
You got Blind. Shout out, hey, I'm gonna give a shout out to Side Dog.
Victor Cutter.
Yeah, Antonio Nichols, baby.
Man, a bunch of them.
Yeah, for real, man. We had some real beasts over there in Cottesville. Yeah, man. Hey, we came up in a time, man. We had something to look up to. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna ask, see if you remember this. You remember when Mr. Means? Is Mr. Means still here?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Shout out to Mr. Means.
Sure.
Shout out to Mr. Means. You remember Mr. Means used to get the band and walk them through Cottesville, and everybody used to be walking behind the band. Man, that right there was, man, that was it. Then Hudson started doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how you get your community involved. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. That, man, they used to take the band, carve a band, and walk through the community, man, playing music. And that right there, man, as a little boy, man, I was like, man, I ain't know nothing about no music still though. But I was like, man, I want to be in the band. My sister and brother's in the band though. Your brother's a drum major.
My brother was a drum major.
Yeah.
And my other brother was, he played tuba.
Oh, okay.
I had a brother who played.
He younger than you, older than you?
Yeah, younger than me.
Okay.
He played some damn flute or something.
Did you play football?
I played the sports.
Yeah, you play. Okay, yeah.
I can do that band shit.
Man, I wanted to, man. Man. Hey, you know what? My favorite drum is the quad.
I like that.
I used to love the quad.
I love the quad,
but I couldn't read that music, so I just didn't know what
it was.
Man, Frank, let me ask you something. If you had to give advice to a younger Frank or a younger person, what advice would you give to a younger person or a younger Frank?
The younger me? Yeah. Tell me to be true to myself.
Man, you know what? You're the fourth person that said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be true to myself, man. Yeah. Be true to myself.
Yeah. Man, that's good stuff, man. Because a lot of people, man, they're not true to themselves, man. They're not.
Nah.
They're not.
Yeah, this is just different, you know. Yeah, it's different. You know, I look at, I just do everything that, you know, people hate how they was raised.
Mm-hmm.
And I live my life how the older people live their life. And it ain't fair yet, man. That's what, when we stray away from it, that's what's going on now.
Mm-hmm.
All this crazy mess, we done stray away from that.
Yeah.
We done stray away from the whoopings and all that stuff.
We stray away from respect.
We need all that stuff.
We done stray away from love, man.
Mm-hmm.
We don't show no love, man. We got so much hatred in our heart, man.
So much, man. It's pitiful.
Yeah.
You know, jealousy. Of course, it's always been there, but man, the jealousy is different right now.
Yeah, it's a different type of hate right now,
mm-hmm.
man. For real, man. We letting the devil just take over and don't care. Don't care about it.
It was set up.
Yeah.
And we took it and ran with it.
Yeah. Man, I think, you know, we were talking about this the other other day. I get donated haircuts at North Birmingham Library, and we had barbershop talk, and I was just telling man, like, things different, man. Like, the men have taken a step back. You know what I'm saying? Like, they let the women run everything, and I can't understand it for the life of me how a grown man scared of his grandson, 10, 12, 11, 13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different, man. We had men when we was coming up, even the ones that was on alcohol. Some of the ones that was on drugs, they were still men though. You know what I'm saying? And we respected them, no matter what they was on or whatever the case may be. Respect. I remember there was a man named Mr. Saul. Mr. Saul used to come down. He was an older black man. He was my grandma's friend. He used to be on a cane. And remember in my alley where I stayed at, man, them dudes would be out there shooting basketball. And Mr. Saul would come out there in the middle of the game. He said, "How y'all doing? Do y'all know Jesus?" And man, them dudes put that ball under their arm and stop playing basketball. Respect. He talked to them about it because it was respect.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? With them was men, man. They weren't scared of nothing.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of these guys out here, and you got a certain percentage of guys like me and you, which is low, that will say something.
Mm-hmm.
But the way these boys and these women, how they treat their sons, and stuff, how it's set up now, they treat their sons like their husbands and boyfriends and all that stuff. Because I got two sons that's treated exactly like that.
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't see my sons with me.
Yeah.
I'm doing too much
stuff. I never knew you had no sons, right?
Yeah, two. I'm doing too much stuff to not have my sons with me. Yeah. You know, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Yeah. They'll see it eventually because they still got to be grown men.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of men are not carrying themselves in a respectful way either. Mm-hmm. So that's why a lot of these young boys don't respect them.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got the young men that's got a girlfriend, he come to the house and his dad or his uncle trying to holler at you, huh? I done seen it. That's why I can say this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you got mama, she trying to out twerk the daughter in front of the boyfriend. How the respect level supposed to be still there? If you know what I'm saying? Like, you not carrying yourself, but then if we have a conversation or have words, wait a minute, I'm your mama now, respect me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your dad, respect now. Hold up, no, I'm Unc now, respect me now. Unc, you just tried to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we rather do the worldly thing and not show respect rather than giving respect, man, and just staying respectful as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I look at you right? Like, it's crazy, man.
But it's still like a how, like in these schools, how can I teach and discipline your kid, which he's been wrong, but by discipline, I got to worry about a mama or somebody or dad.
Everything out of school. Yeah.
You know, you took prayer, you took it, man, come on.
Yeah.
You took that,
but
man.
You get a good teacher, a good teacher will still pray, right? But most of them, they follow the word and say, well, no, you can't do that in school. You know, then you'll get a teacher, some teachers that they really doing the work. They really, it's overwhelming to have 20, 25, 30 children in a class, right? But you can have some teachers that's really doing the work. But you have some that just, they don't care. They don't care.
I talked to a teacher at Green X the other day from high school. The stuff I know about now, like people flooding cities and all that stuff. And I was like, let me ask you a question. And I was like, so what was the problem? Why y'all didn't teach us about all this stuff that was going on about people flooding cities and all this stuff that we learned about now? He was like, we just didn't know. Yeah. And it's crazy, man.
Yeah. I mean, so
it's crazy.
So I saw some one time, and back in the day, they had something called red line. You're in real estate, so you know this. And so they said, only sell to black people in this area. Then, once they wanted to do gentrification, they said, don't sell to black people in this area. And so then they started trying to buy up the property or take it eminent domain, all that stuff. So they really wanted the black people out. So now, you know, white, Hispanic, whatever, they can move in. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Like when they flood in the schools, right? The teacher didn't know it. He didn't. I'm sure he didn't.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But now they doing it a different type of way. So the curriculum changed. Now we gotta put this type of word in. We gotta take this word out. But when we was going to school, we was happy to get books from Homewood. And if it didn't have no name in there, oh man, we feel like, man, I got a new book. Especially, and then if it had just one name,
I swear.
Hey, it's still new. But if you got 3 or 4 names, oh, your book used, bro.
Yeah, book old.
Yeah, old book. Yeah. But we get books from Homewood. I remember they tried to make us square dance. You remember that?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah. You was in my class. You probably didn't do it, but they tried to make us square dance. I hate that. I hate that. So. But man, I tell you, man, like I told the other day, man, if we can just grab one young man, just one, get him right, go grab another. Ain't time to pat yourself on the back. Go grab another one. You know what I'm saying? That's doing the work right there. You know, we ain't just gotta get 50, 60, 100 children. Get one.
Man, just like the events these kids have out there at my place, they have all these phones, all this technology and stuff like that. And I did a school. In the school, the parents was, they're not going to have fun out there, and they're not going to do this, they're not going to do this. Shh. Man, when I tell you, these kids, they use their phones, none of this stuff. They didn't use their phones at all. And most kids I had, there were probably about 1,500, man, and none of those kids was on their phone either, because it's keep their mind busy. Yeah. It's so much stuff.
You got so much stuff going on.
So much stuff going on, man. They just like this.
Man, you know what?
Just like this.
I'm gonna try to get a group to come out there, man. And cause I just asked somebody the other day for about 20 baseball tickets to take them to the baseball game. I want to bring them out there. Yeah. And I think that'll be a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, there's some young men out here that don't have fathers, you know what I'm saying, or don't have no uncles that's upstanding that they can be around, you know what I'm saying. Then nowadays you gotta watch who you put your children around, you know. But man, we gotta do a whole lot better than what we're doing, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate you, man, you know, for even stopping by, you know what I'm saying, and for what the work that you're doing in the community, man, you know what I'm saying, like the giving back that you're doing, you know. Appreciate that too.
Hey, man,
but I appreciate the businesses that you have created, man, to show some other young man that hey, you can do it too.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's some good stuff. You can own your own land, you can own your own house. Hey, man, you're a prime example of I can rather than I can't.
I appreciate it.
I want to keep your roses while you're here, man.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you can plant your own roses.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Man.
Hey, you know you got that green thumb.
That's right.
Yeah. You know, I was telling somebody, me and a young lady was talking the other day, man, I was telling, you know, that, you know, a lot of people make excuses, man, but, you know, hey, Jesus know what you need, you know what I'm saying? He was a carpenter.
No time for nothing.
He wasn't broke. Everybody that was around him wasn't broke either. If you think about it, all his men that was around him, they wasn't broke.
They was doing something.
They was doing something. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't take no excuses, and I try not to give them. You know what I'm saying?
I give myself excuses, but I give myself more reasons why I don't need that excuse. So you know, I can make an excuse. I can come up with an excuse.
Oh, me too.
I can come up with a
me too. I can give them to myself, but I don't want to have to give you no excuse about why I didn't show up or why I'm not on time or why you know what I'm saying. I don't want to have to get that to you. You and nobody else. So I try my best to go on, make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's better for me. You know, man. You know I want to tell you, man. Thank you again, man. I want to thank you for tuning in. Please like. like and share. Tell your friends. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up if you want to be on, inbox me, whatever. You know, we'll talk about it. You know, I don't do mess, of course, but we can talk about it and see what's going on. But again, thank you for tuning in, and we out.
Please.